So, Operation Unclear. 5 NATO airmen have been taken hostage by rebels. Our task is to locate and rescue them. We have the location of rebel-held territory we believe they are in. You need to recon and then assault this base, which is heavily defended. You should attempt to disrupt their power on site by disrupting or destroying a wind power station somewhere near the camp. Search camp and nearby destroyed town of Solon. Also sweep for intel that may lead us to locate where our hostages could be held. So that's their starting point, and then they're going to have to locate basically where they want to go to. They seem to be coming in on the east side over there. That's pretty close, by the way. I would even... it's okay. It's all good. Right. So, the guys are pretty much good to go. We'll just be waiting for them to come in on this one. Right, so the team's task is locating hostages. NATO hostages. I should probably go and make sure the NATO hostages are secure. So the team's first objective today is to recon the area. They've got to get over here. So this is kind of enemy-held territory. That's where the main group are coming in. I'm in good range of comms. Get myself over here. Now I'm just going to have a quick look around, guys, and see if there's any of my units that I want to set patrolling. Yeah, there were a few that I wanted to set patrolling here. So basically, sometimes it's actually a lot easier to set patrols in Zeus than it is to set them in the editor. Unbelievably. Right, those guys are all good. Those guys are already patrolled. There are not many I got to set up though. Not many, to be fair. Yeah, I think there was only one thing I was going to do, which was just grab this guy.
Alpha read, send it.
I'm going to put a couple of guys in these guard positions here. I think the rest are all good, pretty much.
Alpha, this is command.
Copy, send it.
Can you let me know when you're at your hold point, please?
Affirm.
Again, I've not adjusted really any AI difficulty today, guys, and that's because, as you've seen regularly, not been a necessary thing. It's very often recently the AI have been super on point with their accuracy and skill, and adjusting up difficulty has become less and less of a thing which is required, to be quite honest with you. I'm just going to adjust the mortar skills. Actually, I need to get back over on this. Right then.
Alpha to command.
Send it, Alpha.
We've reached Overwatch 1, we're reconning now.
Roger that.
Right, let's listen in and find out what's going on.
What was that? You know what will be very helpful right now?
What's that?
Drone.
Huh?
Drone will be very helpful right now.
I think he said rum, but lost in translation. Ark seems to be heading for a forward recon. Ark has taken the sniper role today, so he's kind of infiltrating, I think, a little bit. The first thing they need to do is locate the power source, which is the wind turbine station, which unfortunately for them is actually way out here on the other side. So I anticipate they would come in from the west, and they come in from the east. The way the cookie crumbles. So basically the condition was that if they... Oh, actually, do you know what else I need to do? I need to set up some intel. So...
This is Recon, currently progressing on the beach to Hill 53.
let me just find a good description. So, Chiara. Village of Chiara. Far north of here. So what we'll do is we can just find... We can either find some boxes or, for example, like a table here. This is probably a good place. So what I'll do is I'll just put some intel in here which says... Documents, pick up intel... Duration, I usually put like 5, so they have to kind of actually load it a little bit. Intel title, we'll just put captive, not when I've got my caps turned on, captive transfers. We have shipped out those hostages today. They will be currently kept at our camp in the village of Chiara on the north-east coast. Okay, that all makes sense. And then just got to move this intel up, look, so like this, until it's sort of at a reasonable thing. So when they come up to that, they should be able to interact with it. But as usual, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put like a couple of pieces of intel down, because that way, you know, if they don't, if one person just runs, because sometimes you see you'll have one person run past, and that one person will run past and they will miss the intel. I'll probably put it actually on this box right here. So again, I'll put the same intel down, but I'll put like a mobile phone, so you can put exactly the same thing. Maybe I'll put like an extra time on that one.
Alpha to command.
Send it Alpha.
Is that confirmed eyes on the ARMA?
Do that.
I believe so, yes.
Copy.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, like, you know, they weren't going to spot it, but look at this. They're from Garfield's position right here, look. Can you see the wind turbine way off in the distance there, look? So he's just got that coming on there.
Continue reporting, moving up to Hill 53.
Now, Ark over
Roger that,
here
Recon.
is moving up onto this
Have
hill.
you confirmed any enemy sightings yet? Negative, I can't see any contacts, but I'll keep an eye on it in case they come back.
Copy that.
Alpha command.
Copy.
No thermal contacts in the next town.
Copy that, thank you.
So the guys are going to be still reconning and steadily moving forward a little here.
Send it, Recon.
If contacts are confirmed at the top of the hill, I'll continue my progress through the beach.
Understood.
So Ark, whose recon is now coming around on this side of the hill. He's avoiding the top because they've called that out. So the guys basically, they're trying to assess the best, I guess, solution to getting in towards this camp. The first thing they've got to do, of course, is actually get down to the power station on the other side here. They want to try and take that out. Now, I'm not sure how they're going to do that. Don't know whether they'll maybe get some air support from base to just smash it and then roll in, or whether they'll try to sort of stealth down there and knock it out with a couple of guys. We'll see. We'll see how they decide to kind of approach and get in on this one. Ark's not going to get much recon done there. What's he looking at? Sand. Not going to. He's not going to learn anything from that. What's he learning about here? The gravel. What are you doing, Ark? Worst recon ever.
Recon to Alpha.
Unless he's like glitched through or something.
Do you think you might be able to clear hill 53 or 55?
Oh god, this rock is slippy. This rock is slippy.
Might be better if you move a bus to hill 66.
Hill
Where the wind turbine is.
That's a fairly long strike, but I think I can make it.
He's scanning the geological angle of
just
rocks.
take safe route.
Oh well. Right, so the guys are pivoting. They are now traversing. They're now heading north. So they've obviously come in, had a little look at the site, discovered that the odds are not in their favour, and they are now sweeping around towards the hillside. And we shall see what goes down. They have got to get to that power station though, and I wonder what's going to happen with that. We will soon discover. They're going to get caught again in an open field. Yeah, they might actually, because there are several units around here. There's a couple of guys in that base. It depends. They are pushing pretty far north. But there are some vague sort of scout teams and stuff like this. Like there's some snipers here. Some snipers up in the hills. This guy, less of a sniper. He's got his classic, old school bolt action. But yeah, we shall discover. I'm really confused why some of the guys coming in now being like, it's not working, but... Yeah, team keeping a good spacing though, like good spacing. I'm not quite sure why two guys here are left behind. Not sure what's up with that. Jon Snow seems to have been injured. I don't know what's up with him. We have rolled back our medic system as well. So recently we were doing this more convoluted medic system where the guys could pack up and they basically would get 2 lives, so they could get revived up, and then the next life, if they got down, then they were definitely 100% getting killed. We've reverted back to our more severe medic. That was kind of like the giving people a bit of a chance. And now we've reverted back to the more severe medical system. So now, if they get hit and they take a critical hit, then they're dead, basically. Which, funnily enough, you would think like the guys would not be up for that. But when I told them and I was like, yeah, they were like, oh my god, yes. I've never heard people so happy to be ready to die before. This is going to get real very quick. This is going to be a big problem. Because as soon... I didn't suggest this, but okay, random D20 determination. Where's my D20? D20 determination of how long for reinforcement from contact. So, here we go. You didn't hear that full roll.
Are you currently all grouped together, or are you spread out right now?
Because I had to wait for my medic, he was doing something, but all teams are together, just me and the medic.
Understood.
No eyes on
eyes on your team. As far as I can tell, all the way to the turbine appears clear from this side.
We can't possibly know that. They need to be extremely careful. It's going to get real on this hill. And bear in mind, as soon as the guys have got contact as well, I've got some mortars stationed at the main base as well. 13 minutes from 13 minutes from contact, I'll get some reinforcements in as well. Yeah, the god D20. What's going on, LT? Well, we're just waiting for the guys to recon the area a little bit here. The guys are doing a good job of carefully assessing the area. Take a little look at the map and see what they've updated. So, what's red fire support? Is there a plan to static enemy infantry? Is that why have they put wind turbine here? Do they mistakenly think that the wind turbine is here, or is their plan to get to here and shoot at the wind turbine? These are the things we will discover. And what does red fire support mean? Maybe that means the sniper? I don't know. I don't know what red fire support is. We'll find out, I guess. They seem to be moving. It is concerning. They can't possibly think that that's where the turbine is, though, and they'll soon discover this. Morpheus32, sub with Twitch Prime. Thanks for Morpheus. Welcome aboard. That's shots. That's shots. Oh shit, it's here.
He's down.
He's unconscious. We got I got Shadow to turn unconsciousness back on the server here. Oh, he's back up. Now he's down. Word of advice, guys, don't do what Payne just did. Right? So if you didn't see what he just did, basically Nugan was shooting and Payne sort of jinked to the left.
Red team seem to be taking fire at the moment. So the blue. Just hang back for a minute until it's clear.
Some guys on this hilltop right here.
Blue team just engaged the turbine, taking down 2 hostiles.
Some of these units already here. The entire valley would have heard this by now, so I'm going to actually speed these guys up and make them aware. Any of these patrols will be sped up and aware.
Alpha command.
Copy.
Please contact me when your red team has broken contact or defeated the enemy.
Copy that.
Also, nearby units will hear and will start to move around because they will hear these shots from far out. Also, we might start sort of moving out some vehicles and stuff. I'm just going to get some mortar fire up here, I think. Right, that's a pre-designated position. Two units firing 2 rounds each. And it's working.
Sniper ready to open fire.
Clear to engage. Sniper, the contact's moving in from your south.
Copy that.
Damn, nice hit on that BTR. Oh shit. That was bad. Now what are they going to do? Are they going to try and rescue them, or what are they going to do? They must know. BTR's gone. Some bad fire there, bad fire. Despite the fact that I've actually decreased the AI's accuracy and skill in terms of getting onto this hilltop, but they're going to have to move. Nugan is medicing up. He really probably should try to move and then medic up, get a little way away. I will fire in some more rounds on these guys. The guys need to know by this time that they shouldn't go back in when artillery has been fired already. Fire another volley away. It's like a lit firework. It's like a lit firework. Don't go back to the... stay close here to where are we next to? Post. Oh god, it's post. What's going to happen with post? Goodbye survives. Oh shit, they got fucked up there on that funnily enough, I'm just going to point out, a lot of the guys who got wrecked on that hill are guys who have not been regularly sort of playing in. So there's a lot of new guys got smashed on that hilltop. And things are looking rough.
Alpha, this is Command, do you read over?
It's very possible that their command element is down. Right, I'm going to hold fire on those mortars now.
Recon, Command.
I'll give them a little time to try and medic and get the survivors away.
Do you know what the situation is with Alpha right now?
Yeah, they took some mortar fire. It landed right on them apparently.
Understood. If you can get in touch with them and tell them to move from that gun position.
Copy that. The Alpha squad leader's down, by the way.
Understood. If you can get in touch with any of their troops, inform them.
We've gone from bad to worse. I didn't start my reinforcement timer previously, so I'm going to say it's been about 5 minutes. So I'm going to give them another 10 from this time before we get some reinforcements coming in.
Team is down.
This is why.
Understood. If you can get in touch with whoever's still there and tell them to regroup on your position.
Surprising so many people lived though. Surprising so many people have lived, because I would have thought those would have been outright deaths. But I think as we, actually, I'm going to say, I think it's been a while. It's been a while since we've had heavy mortar fire on hilltops, and I actually think the guys had forgotten the danger of putting a lot of people on a hilltop. The guys were staying together in a very kind of like, grouped fashion on that hill. And again, like when those first rounds came in. Sydney Cena, thank you very much, sub of Twitch Prime, thank you very much, Sydney. When those first rounds were coming in and we took out maybe 3 of the guys, there didn't seem to be a lot of quick expedition out of there.
Want to get up here? You might want to keep your head down, mate, since you got the radio, so I'll see if I can patch these boys up. Who's this on the ground?
Yeah, so getting in. They have done a good job, though, look, of eliminating some of the exterior threats, so there's been quite a few. Although you'll notice these guys over here. See, basically, like, when the AI now will hear some activity, they will start sort of searching around. I haven't told these guys to go anywhere. They've just started to prowl around of their own accord. So, for example, if we had like reinforcements coming in, or there was some stragglers behind who are kind of making up the time, well, kind of like what Garford's doing right now. Like, I mean, he's not going towards them, but he's obviously sort of making his way towards where the guys are, or he's making his way towards this sort of side of things. They do need to get off of this hilltop, though, because obviously I've kind of got it laid in.
Bearing 40 down by the windmill bay in the distance.
I've actually given
Recon Command.
Giving them quite a lot of clemency at the moment. Art got the message though, guys. He's shifted pretty... Oh no. He's going toward the mortar fire. What? What? Arc. Arc, observer of sand. Beta of mortars. Shit, shots fired. Oh my god, look at this guy. Where's this guy coming from? Yeah, this is the thing. Some of those AI, they'll split off, they'll move around. I don't think it was that patrol. Don't know where that guy came from. The guys are still taking shots from the town as well. You can hear it kind of thereabouts.
Postcode, mate. There's a full enemy section sitting 100 meters just on the other side of this hill. Once you pop your head over, mate, there's about fucking...
Recon
Oh yeah,
Command.
look. They kind of moved over.
Send it, Recon.
Would you like me to try and flank the enemy base to look out for the mortars?
If possible, yes.
Or attempt to flank?
Have they moved? I think they might have moved.
Yeah. Game Master.
See them down there, mate. Yeah, they're still there.
It seems like
They're
an
also,
unwise thing to do with the mortars are still
over
up.
at that windmill, mate.
Post is playing with fire here. We'll try and do some suppressing fire. And some suppressing fire basically at this position here. I'm actually going to put it like right there now. And look, there's other units. Look here, guys. See these other units got involved. Yeah. Show that tree. Show that tree who's boss.
Members.
Post, I need you to tell Gollum that he's new actual.
The guys are sticking in with it. They need that reinsert though. They surely have even left base. I would have thought they'd be back on the ground by now. Oh, they're just moving out. Only just moving out. That is a very long redistribution. Right, the guys are having a rough time here by the look of things. These shots are landing very closely. There's quite a few units down here in the town itself. Sort of anywhere you look down toward the town, you can see units all around there.
Roger.
Yeah, like you can see, look, there's just units all around the whole area here. Let's see what's happening with those units. Oh, there's a couple of units that are coming up the hill very close now, very, very close. Wow, in fact, this guy's so close. Look, they're really pushing them hard. Again, I haven't ordered these guys to move up here. This is part of the AI, like, hearing shots and, you know, trying to triangulate where the guys are coming from. Look, these guys are ready to storm the hill right here. They're storming it. This is going to be a shocker for them. If indeed... Oh my god, he's so lucky to not get hit from that. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Oh yeah, they're pulling back. This still could not be good though. They might get caught out by this guy. Look. This guy stands up and he's going to... They have dropped plenty of smoke though, which will help protect their retreat. Oh, he's down. Bloodless is down. Holy shit. Did he just put another one into... Fire back, buddy. Oh shit, now the machine gunners here as well. Look at these guys. Damn, they are really putting it in on them.
Guys, what appears to be an enemy fuel dump next to a wind turbine.
What happened to Bloodless? I think Bloodless is dead, guys. I think that guy put one into him for good measure, just to make it up. Well, a tumultuous beginning here, guys. Arc is actually flanked all the way around.
On the map. I don't think there's much you can do with it right now on your own.
Reinforcements, LT. Yeah, we're definitely... Yeah, time is up on reinforcements. I'm going to try and send reinforcements, though, to sort of on the other side over here. Right, so we're going to try and get
Alpha to command.
reinforcements here.
Madness. This is Sparta!
What am I doing with the rally point? I'll have it over here. Thank you very much, Yaris. I knew it was Yaris. As soon as I heard Sparta, I knew it was Yaris. Thank you very much, Yaris. Give Yaris
Alpha to
some
command, how copy?
love in the chat, guys. Thank you. Right, let me just go independent, and I want Middle Eastern militia. Oh, they only have cars, that's right. So actually, this could be problematic. This could be problematic because we're on kind of like an island here, so I'm actually going to have to spawn reinforcements like up here. Middle Eastern militia, Land Rover, blah blah blah. Fine.
Recon to command.
Send for command.
This fuel dump could possibly be a location for hostages. Would you like me to investigate?
Right, off he goes.
Sorry, did you say that was where there was a wind turbine?
Yeah, I think there could be hostages in there.
Don't stop and get out, you donuts. These guys don't look like Middle Eastern militia.
Recon, if you wait one, we may see if we can move to
They
you
look like
in
bloody
minutes
PMC. Did I set PMCs?
Do that, I'll stay in cover until you're there.
That doesn't seem right. Hold on. I'm also going to try and do this over here where... I must have done it as PMC. No, Middle Eastern militia. Oh, I know why. It's because it's Op 4 stuff, so like... Whatever. Whatever. Right, let's have a look what's happening with ARC here. The ARC is kind of stealth scouted around the whole thing. I don't know if ARC has actually got explosives or what he's up to. Back to our death hilltop. Right, the guys have managed to make a good pullback. Reinforcements are down on the ground, so they're going to come in for phase 2. And my reinforcement truck is on the way. Right, the guys have got themselves in a position where they can medic up.
I did give Orange Epi, by the way.
Yeah. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Not sure who that is we're hearing. I think it's the guys. I think it's me hearing the guys, but they're sort of in a weird position or out of range or something. Right, ARC seems to be just staying put at the moment. He's probably trying to assess and maybe wait for further orders. He's just staying safe. Where have the other reinforcement guys gotten to? And they're right here. They've got a little way to walk.
Because this was the direction we saw.
How do I change the channel if they tell me what the channel is?
Intel from mortars? No. Now he was saying, ARC was saying that potentially, ARC was saying potentially there was hostages at that site.
Message sent. They're talking to him now.
It was a bad move. It was a bad move going for the hilltop. I think the guys have, or it wasn't a bad move going for a hilltop. The bad move was putting a lot of people on that hilltop.
I took it out first shot.
Okay.
There is still a technical 50 cal up though.
Yes. Oh, at least one.
Chaos, were wind turbines where it was said? Is it? Are they where?
Okay. I don't see why wind turbine is still marked here when it's very clearly down here. A lot of confusion happening today. But yeah, it was a bad call going on that hilltop because I actually said this. I think if you guys remember the missile mission that we did a little while back with the missile mission, and what happened at one point was I remember I noticed at the time that there was a lot of guys all on this hill, and I think I said at the time I was like, how much is there to see? Shots are just being fired at Shadow, maybe. Is Shadow being shot at by these guys? No. Who the hell are they shooting at then? First shots were happening over here. Oh, that's weird. Unless it was here. I don't know. I heard shots nearby or behind us. Anyway, we were talking about sort of on this hilltop over here and how the guys had got a lot of people together on that hilltop. And it's like the issue when you have so many people, you're possibly going to be seen. Now, bear in mind, I didn't engage the team on the hill. Remember, I didn't engage them. It wasn't me. They got engaged by the enemy, and they probably got engaged by the enemy. If you're very careful when you're kind of cresting hills, look at this guy. He's chasing the target. If you expose yourself, the AI will get onto you. Bear in mind as well, I've not adjusted the AI skill level at all either. The AI will get onto you, especially if they hear stuff or shots are fired or whatever.
Channel 1.
And
You're not currently medicing, so I won't get a 360 security.
It's a good call. If you're not currently medicing, someone get 360
fairly
security.
accurate silenced fire from south-southwest.
Probably one of the
No eyes
recons.
on where it's coming from.
And this guy's just going to balls to the wall. Look at this guy. He's hungry for it. He's hungry. But anyway, you really only need like 1 or 2 people on a hill to recon it, and the other guys can just sit behind safely. But putting everyone up on that hill in like a big group, that was a bad call. Bad call. Now it's really down to squad lead, I would suggest, unless it was an order above. I don't know. See that this guy's kind of figuring out like where those shots are coming from. They've got to be careful laying in that tracer fire though, because again, you know, this is going to give me a good position to triangulate mortar fire onto, and that they need to kind of try and eliminate that mortar stuff.
All units.
Or they need to kind of move into one place.
If you're not medicing someone, go 360 security, get cover.
Yeah, everyone is just
Had
standing
1
around.
times contact near the ruined church to our
Oh shit,
south-southwest.
this guy's right on it. Oh, they got him. He's not dead though. He is now.
ILT.
No, it's not me. AI. Mistake. Just AI. But that goes to show you, see, the guys assume like any random roving enemy is me.
Got another contact
But actually,
directly east of the ruined 2-story running towards the shanty town.
But see what Post and Draki are doing here, really good job. So like these guys right here, look, see that they're covering the flanks, they're covering areas where there might not actually be any contact right now, but it's really important to stay covered on those positions because, you know, potentially again, you might take fire. You might have a unit flank you.
Start moving to the west coast on that line.
Right, they're going west coast, okay, so they're pushing this way.
The one to the direct west coast. The one you're on post, yeah. All units start moving west. Copy, start moving west to the coast.
Yeah, literally, you better start moving west, guys. God, how unlucky would it be if that shot from where they were at before was off point, off target?
Start moving there.
That would be unlucky.
Start moving, guys.
Where's it gonna land? Let's put it on point.
Careful not to the skyline, we don't want any artillery to strike us again.
Around normal-ish.
Command recon requesting sit rep.
As far as I'm aware, we're still all up. We're en route to you now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about reinforcements. What, did they make their destination? Apparently they did. Yeah, here we go. So they did actually make their destination, our reinforcements, and I guess I'll have them start patrolling this area now. So I'll just have them do like a little patrol around here like this. And we'll just have them walking but aware. Actually, where the frickin' hell is their... What on earth? Why is their rally point like way up over here, look? I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I moved them, I knew that something was going to happen. I knew it. It's just this weird thing which can happen sometimes when... Right, there we are. That's better. Okay. Right, what are the guys shooting at here? I think they're returning fire to units that were chasing them from across the way here. Yeah, yeah. Yep, so there's basically some shots coming from these hills here. Very nice. You know, I think I underrated Douala as well because I actually really like the environment of Douala. I think it's like a much nicer looking environment than I give credit for originally. Because you tend to think like, oh, Douala is like this kind of deserty map, which is not that interesting. Look at the shots coming on these guys here.
Hi Reed, are you taking direct fire?
Yes, we're trying to get eyes on now. I believe some of my men...
Good morning, guys.
Roger that, if you can try and bound your way out of it. You don't want to get bogged down right here.
Yeah, we're keeping
Good call. Good call from Garfield. I'm going to move myself over here, by the way, so I can... The 343 has got really short range, so... It's not being obscured by the hillside, it's just that it's very short range, so...
Technical.
There we go, so we can hear a bit better now.
Still operational?
Yeah, let's get another time on reinforcement. I can't keep adding reinforcements though, endlessly, so... Let's have a look.
Sounds like a yes.
Guys, big thanks for joining the stream today. Monday stream.
Movement south in the field. Recon waiting on your go. Bearing 163. What range? Close, medium, far? Medium.
I stream 4 times a week now, guys, technically, so I'm due Monday, which is today, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, so those are the days if you want to come and join him.
Down.
Let's fire some shots over here to keep them moving.
I have eyes on the wind turbine. Bearing 200.
Heading towards Drac and Paint. Whenever you get those tracer fires coming in, it's like a good position to come in.
Eyes on 170, enemy in the field.
Azure, let's get moving.
I wish that those rounds... Holy shit. I think new trousers for Pain Frog. Damn, Pain is really out in the open here. He needs to get back with everybody else. Look, the other guys have moved by these rocks and bushes and little defilés. He really needs to kind of get back over here with the rest of the guys. Got very, very kind of off track. And there's actually a patrol, like there's actually a sentry.
Shot in the field.
Yeah, sentry team like right here.
Defilate along the coast.
Azure, do you read?
Multiple enemies in the south field.
We are still en route.
Like their skill and stuff is very low.
Hold tight for now.
Right, a lot of the guys have made it to the coast, but as you can see, there's like a breakaway team up here, which I'm not.
My medic should just be behind you. Can you keep eyes on him because he's not moving up?
One guy right out in the open here.
Easy.
Surely you can see him. I can see him. He's right there. Look, right there, right there, right there. I can see him with my bare unzoomed-in eyes. I can see that guy. Why are you firing auto? Just single shot. I think he's firing burst, maybe. Get him. There you go.
Bloodless, do you read?
Bloodless is way behind. Right, Ark is still over here on this position. He's kind of guarding, waiting for the guys to come in.
I think he gets it. He's moving now. Advise still enemies in the southern fields, bearing 150, 156. Orange, keep me posted on what's ahead of you.
Citizen 1, sub for 2 months in a row. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much, Citizen 1. Welcome back on board. Thank you very much, guys. We are smashing through subs today, guys. We're at 268 subs.
On the coast so you can loop around and get the turbine without having to cross a whole big ass field.
Good call, good call.
Yeah, if you're still not on the coast, get to the coast and then start moving.
Thanks so much for all this sub support, guys. Like I keep saying, my current sub goal is 300 for the channel, but
Blue team has
ultimately,
turbine covered.
Ultimately, if I can make it towards more something along the lines of like, you know, 400, 450, 500, that's the time where I really start sort of saying like, okay, you know, Twitch is starting to become a primary platform for me, even above YouTube, which is bonkers, but, you know, it's the way it goes. How much is, what, Turbo or Prime per month? I don't know how much Prime is per month, actually. You know, originally, quite a while back, I was always, like, not really in favour of Amazon, but now with Prime and just the fact that you can get stuff sent to you so easily and quickly, it suddenly became worth it, and I think Prime is very, very worth it, actually, especially with a lot of... They've really packaged a lot of extra stuff into Prime, like, a lot of stuff. It's quite surprising. Apple Dark, good evening. Hello, how you doing? Right, guys, making good progress now. Good progress. This is where I check to make sure my record is still actually working. Yes, it is. Right, onward we go. We've been an hour so far, which is I think about the right amount of time for the progress that the guys have made so far. Right, let's have a look. Orange, Chaos, and Callum coming in here.
Possible technical by wind turbine.
Copy that.
Right, there is a technical and several units here. Oh, hello, hello. This guy just went live. Look at this. These guys just went live. If they hear you talking nearby, which is probably what they're reacting to, they will start. Oh shit! Oh man, that guy just got. Oh, look at that guy throw a smoke. Did you see that? Oh, fuck. Let's get that technical movement.
Base of the wind turbine.
Somebody shift it.
Recon to command.
Go.
Send it.
Moving to hill 37.
Come on!
Roger that.
I can drive it myself. Oh, he's going now. He's going now. Come on! Come on, AI. Obey my brutal command. Go, you...
Alpha, if you need to stop moving in, do
Come
so.
on! Go!
All units advance on wind turbine, beware possible technical. AT at the ready.
AT, that's a little... I've told them before, don't waste AT on these things. Just shoot. Oh, he's shot in the head! Callum is shot in the head.
50, 100 meters, if that.
Just shoot him, don't AT it. Oh, what
Callum
the
looks to be down. He's
Shooting it
back up.
Nice, see, look, see. Orange has got it, Orange has got it.
Confirm
See?
gunner down.
You don't need a bloody AT on that thing. It's a little lightweight technical. Don't need to waste an AT on it. Nicely played from Orange there. Orange, good job. It should be. I didn't waste the. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you
Let's get demo on that wind turbine ASAP.
if you capture the technical, you don't have to piss about. You can actually use it.
Got fuel usage on M5 as well.
So these things take quite a little bit.
Just let Chaos do
Got
this.
some more
Cover
shots
me.
here.
We've got guys engaging.
Everyone move off the wind turbine, charge place.
I don't know if one charge is enough to take that down.
Move to the west, move.
Holy shit! Somebody just put a grenade at Walker right here.
There's a grenade.
Holy shit! Is that an AI using a UGL?
Charges planted on wind turbine.
Push off now, push off now. Do not go to that wind turbine.
Damn! Look at this guy. Oh! Oh my god! Everything's happening! It's all happening!
Best if you can make it to the beach, I got you.
The north.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Damn, that AI was in the mix right there. I think I know why, by the way.
Command wind turbine disabled.
Roger that.
Next year,
Look at this guy stealthing around here. Guy's on point.
can you medic post?
Yeah, look at this AI using his elite war hacks as well by like sort of tracking this guy. Actually, he's actually really off target actually. Right, okay, target is down. So no more reinforcements, by the way. That's their power out. I was actually going to... I'm going to use my initiative and simulate a power outage. There you are. Power is out. Oh, hello. Well, I don't know whether those respawn in a kind of weird, glitchy computer game way. Oh, the light still shows, which is always very funny. Oh shit, it's all going on. I know you can, Valenia. I know you can do that. I know you can take stuff out with the Zeus module. Oh, damn it! What? I keep I keep doing this thing where I hit like.
We're moving south of the road.
I see movement on the hill. We got
No,
on the
key.
rock bearing 129.
Oh shit, it's getting real for Ark. Getting real for Ark. Right, I think the guys have. Oh, I thought they had
Unreal.
captured a technical, but no. Right. Remember, there's no time limit or anything on this
Friendly,
compound.
coming up behind you,
They've just got to get to it. But there will be a time limit on the hostages in terms of how they've got to rescue more than like sort of 3 of the hostages. Really, they got a minimum. They've got to rescue 3 hostages, and I will start eliminating them based off of a time limit, an unknown time limit. But I'll probably say like the time limit from when they get that intel to it'll be based off of when they engage. So when they engage the actual hostage base camp, whatever.
Recon, this is Amanda.
Go ahead.
Have you got eyes on any possible mortar position?
Not yet, but we have enemies approaching Alpha's position and taking up a spot on the roof of their silo.
That's our, you see, our reinforcement actually comes in quite handy.
It's going to be in the south now, so you may want to start moving as well.
Guys, sub Twitch Prime, thank you very much. Side, give him some big double thumb in love in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. Banjo love in the chat. A10 love in the chat. Jade Am love in the
Me
chat.
and Payne are going to regroup on you.
Fucking Crab love in the chat. Right, they are doing good.
Ignore the line, we're moving to the LZ marker before we begin the attack.
Move myself here to get a bit of range. The reason I keep having to move myself and I normally don't is because we're actually listening to the guy's squad radio today, like the 343. I don't often listen in on that, but again, they've got a great line coming up across this hill here. See how bad it is to skyline? Because look what happens. You just get silhouetted.
Bearing 58, just over the top of...
Shit, Chaos is about to peak the top of the hill here in a very, very dangerous way.
Frag out.
I'm very pleased that the guys have had like a measured level of brutality on this one. I'll bring up that technical right there. That's a static technical, by the way. It's not got any fuel. Where's my other BTRs? So there is
another
technical here, another BTR.
Land Rover coming in from the east towards the helipad.
Technical.
Damn, that was a loud technical, by the way.
Technical, keep it low.
Southeast. South.
Oh, look, he's getting shredded.
Gunner down on the Land Rover technical.
Gunner's not down. Gunner's unconscious. He's not shooting gun. There he is. Go on, light him up, buddy. The gunner was unconscious. Oh shit, and he's actually returned fire with good effect there. Golem is down, but he's conscious again. Shit, and now Pain is down. Pain is unconscious.
Flash 2 read.
Yeah, read him.
Shit, that's another one.
Down next to you.
The guys are pushing up on this hillside right here. Look.
You can secure your location.
Need to be careful of that. Need to be careful of that BTR. Oh fuck! Fuck! Oh, Post is dead. Post took those rounds hard.
Yeah,
That BMP, do I always get that wrong? Always get that wrong.
I confirm.
It's a BTR. I was right.
Spread out along the hill line, medics stay back on the coast. Keep your head down.
Where's all their AT? Oh, maybe we got someone here. Like, Garfield's got some AT. And so has Drac. Drac's got some AT.
Static gunner disabled.
Good job. So units, keep moving southeast.
Take the heavy fire.
They're technical. Another 50. TR.
Holy shit, Orange.
Enemy BTR. Enemy BTR.
Enemy BTR.
Oh man, good hit from Garfield. Is that Garfield? No, Drac. Got a tube on it. I'll finish those survivors. Oh, he's still the driver's still trying to return fire, even though.
Aiming for us.
BTR is confirmed hit. Cooking off.
Copy that. All units rally on me.
Two down.
Stay a bit further down on that beach.
That's not nice at all. Streams like RIP Post. His head exploded like a melon. Right, doing a good job.
Alpha, send it.
Have a quick sit rep over.
Repeat loss.
Shit, those mortars, by the way.
Sit rep over.
We've engaged enemy armor, enemy armor Targets eliminated.
Oh shit, the mortars are firing.
Troops on this hill here.
Oh, but they've been killed.
Find pushing.
The mortars fired as they got sniped. I think Ark just sniped them. Because you just saw them go down there, guys. But where are those rounds coming in? If the AI fired those rounds themselves, they could be really accurate. Oh shit, it's on Walker.
Gunner is down, it should be fine.
Our team got mortared on the other hill.
Yep, that team got smashed. Another technical is like going out. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait! What is this guy up to?
Pain procured.
Oh my god. What the fucking hell was that, man? What the Christ was that? That might have been those. That might have been those errors that I talked about at the start of today, catching up with us, guys. That might have been those big desync errors that I was talking about earlier. There's gonna be a lot of infantry combat. They got no mortar teams, so.
Let's get moving.
Is there, I'm gonna need some medical attention, I've got a low blood pressure.
Can you provide us cover? Some of my boys gonna stop moving.
Oh, I see that guy.
Holy shit! Did you hear that round come in?
Like I said, I can't see shit.
Still got some contact at the base of the... There's, moving south. Further around town.
Recon, contact at the base of the hill where mortars were, moving south.
If you want to, Ark was complaining about not being able to see anything because probably of this mist here. There's a lot of sort of mist fog, and you can see it makes it quite challenging to see through stuff.
66.
Right, Payne and Post over here now. They've got to get in on this compound, but obviously crossing these open areas of ground here that you see, not super wise to cover that area. And there's plenty of infantry sort of in these buildings and so on. I might just take control of one of these guys here. See if I can get some shots off without getting my head shot off. Should we be ballsy and try and climb the ladder here? This is I'm gonna get very killed very fast here. Very killed very fast here. These hills. The hills have eyes, guys, literally. Surprising though, look at how good the guys are concealing themselves. I mean, do you see much? I don't see much at all. A few little bits there. The guys are really concealing themselves well here. You know, there's no BS skylining going on. They're really, really looking.
All units. Deploy smoke towards the base. We're moving in 30 seconds.
Smoke, no!
Yeah.
It's a frame apocalypse.
Sure, can you get to postcode for me? Right now, still popping smokes.
Frame apocalypse.
West of your location.
Everyone else deploy smokes. We're moving for basic.
Distracting me, please.
Frame apocalypse.
All units, move on base now. Move.
Here we go. Come back, frames. Come back.
Start moving in on the base. Come on.
I like how he's like moving on the base, and it's like literally only Callum.
Yeah, shots from the northeast.
Go on, Callum. One-man army. This.
Boys, start moving into the base now. Come on.
Literally nobody wants to, Callum. You don't have enough leadership. They either can't hear him or they don't want to. A couple of them are moving. Nugan's crossing this open ground through. A lot of shots will come from the town here. There's plenty of enemy in the town. Nugan is a little off course here towards these rocks. Probably not a bad call. Yeah, the fantastic teamwork there. Although I think they're sort of suppressing fire. Again, might be some other element, might be some different things going on here. Maybe a bit of lost in translation.
Enemy infantry northeast in a ruined building.
could be hostages.
No, this is to find intel.
It may be as well that maybe that this team is with Callum and these guys are not. That might definitely be what's going on here. Let's look at Flesh here. Come back, frames, please. Come back. Yeah, Callum rolled a 100 on his leadership test.
Whoever just woke up on your right, please to your right.
Oh shit! Look at that guy under the table. That guy under the table right there. Look at that guy. Ah, brutal takedown from Flesh.
Check.
Not sure if our intel is still there. Yeah, it is. There are many enemy in the town, by the way, through here off to the right. Flash needs to be careful exposing himself to this side. Anybody else in the camp? Yeah, Callum is coming in the camp. Holy shit, look at this BTR.
BTR active.
Yeah, fuck, if it's shooting at him, I may as well turn it around. And some units this way as well. They've actually, a lot of units have been taken out of the town already.
Yeah, I'm just dropping one off with the medic now. I'll be 30 seconds.
Right, I don't think Flesh has seen, I don't think they've seen that other piece of intel there by the phone. They should. Yep, there's a couple of dead guys in there. Right, going into the next one, and there is our intel. Now, will he locate it? Oh, he's had a quick look in, but he has not gone in.
BTR is north-northeast of the base.
Will Callum go in and look? I think they're more concerned about dealing with the threat right now rather than locating intel, so I'm sure once they give it a second sweep, they'll be able to find it.
Position, bearing 3-8.
Oh, that's a javelin away.
Good hit.
Post gets his revenge. Post will have his revenge. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's have a look here. Right, Flesh and Callum have failed to locate intel, but once the guys do a second sweep, I'm sure that they will find it. Good contact there. Yeah, the guys in the stream are just kind of discussing about whether the LMGs are OP.
This is command you read.
But we'll get into this in a sec.
Can I have a sit rep on the base, please?
Majority of my units are on the base now. Most of the enemy is dead. Just for contact at the moment. Clear it up.
Go in! Go in the building!
A couple guys keeping eyes on the eastern approaches.
Copy that. Keep eyes on eastern approach, guys.
Orange is coming in. Who's going to be the one to find the intel? Who's going to be the one to find it? Oh shit, look at that guy right there. Look at that guy right there.
Give me a sit rep. Where's the enemy contact at?
Oh, damn it! Damn. Of course, we see it from his point of view. And then when I take control of the unit, epically destroyed. Of course that happened to me, of course. Oh shit, there's a guy playing on the container I forgot about, look.
Close, can you stay on that hilltop for me so if any vehicle comes in you can eliminate it?
I didn't actually want to kill them there. I just wanted to make them aware that there was a unit up there, because there's never units on like stuff like that. So I wanted to like freak them out and be like, hey, did you know I can put units on these things?
Contact infantry moving north on the east side of the village.
I've started to put more units like in. I've started to put more units like in actual buildings and stuff. So, for example, like this guy right here. So I set them up in the editor like this, so they're actually kind of like hidden in buildings rather than just walking around in the open. And you put them singularly by themselves, so they're by themselves, so that what's this, looting, showcasing a skill? No, I didn't want to kill them. It would be unfair of me to shoot those guys because I completely 100% knew where they were, and I would be able to just like headshot them at close range. It's not fair. It's, you know, I don't do bullshit like that. But it's funny to kind of make them aware. Because what do you mean, sure, LT? No, you could literally see that I was deliberately failing. You could literally see that. No, I wouldn't want to kill the guys at close range like that when they very, very clearly, you know. Wait, let's just focus on this.
Southeast,
Still haven't found the intel, but maybe Garfield will if they start searching around here.
Shit.
No, I've just got it. Not like anything's in here. Probably more base-like structures.
Yeah.
Probably barracks.
Yeah, see, Garfield knows what's up. Yep, good call. Here we go. See, I told you.
RPG moving south of village towards hill.
In the chopper.
He's got it.
Base of destroyed old tower.
He's got it.
When it comes.
There you go. Intel. See, I told you. Garfield would get it. Garfield knows what's up. Right, the rest of the guys are still battling. Oh, hello, Payne.
Alpha, Recon Command.
Move myself a little bit. Right.
Copy.
Intel's been found. I'm going to call in for a helo extraction. We'll probably move somewhere to the northwest of our current position.
They found.
Cool. So they got.
Intel's been found. Get ready to move soon.
Okay, good job. So they got the intel. They're clearing out. They're going to move northwest, which is exactly where I just put myself. So
Okay, good job.
12 spent. Just walking up now.
Critical ammo.
Yeah, I've got a 50 cal vehicle.
We might be using them vehicles to get to our extract quick, so keep them safe.
meanwhile, the guys moving up through the
Yeah, I'm just setting the camp now.
the dodgy town. Oh, look, they shot my guy up in the building up through there.
Southwest side of the ruined town, clear for now.
Alright, it was still north. I'm down there in there, so let you know.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought that was incoming fire there, but no. Several units still up through the town here, but I think they're kind of in buildings on the other side right now. Yeah, a lot of these buildings are...
Well, we'll wait for Eva, get in base and get a 360 gun.
I'm pleased that my machine gunner here up on the building is working.
That XP.
I was concerned that this guy up on the building... I'll tell you what I should have done is earlier on I should have got on this guy and fucked that hilltop up. That's what I should have done. But, no, nay mind. It's all good.
I need...
Right, the guys have secured their site now. Right, so it's time to clear out and move on to the next site.